Hello, everyone. I am Amy Carrier, and bear with me for just a minute while we build the audience and I share this video in our classroom and a couple of other pages. Unknown caller. And my phone rings. Let's see. Can you say hello if you're here, please? I want to make sure that this is working. Hey, Sirish, how are you? Hello. Okay, lots of beeping happening on my phone. So, Sirish, would you please share this? Janet, cousin Brinebaum. Hi, Janet. Janet, you never called me. I'm dying to talk to you. I would be delighted to meet up with you since it sounds like you're somewhere in my local area. I am sharing this video in our classroom and in a couple of other places so that people can join us today. And I'm going to ask that everyone who's here, please do the same. Please hit the share button. Lots of people are messaging me. Today's lesson in the classroom is actually going to be extremely valuable to a lot of people, and way more valuable than I could ever be on my own. So I'm excited to tell you what I've been working on. And hello, I see we've got a lot more people. Thank you for joining. Please say hello in the comments, and please hit the share button while I share our video in a couple of locations. And this information that we are going to be talking about today covers just about everything you can imagine related to entrepreneurship. So please share it. Hit the share button on your page right now. Hit the invite friends button on your page right now. And let's make sure that everybody gets to benefit from what I'm going to be talking about today. And I'm so excited. I've been working on this for weeks, so I'm really excited. Hello, Hassan Arshad. Hello, Alex. Yay, you guys are here for the big announcement. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I can't believe I'm singing live. That's just how happy I am to be doing this. So, if you all would say hello in the comments. Sada Haq, hello. Mian Rehan, hey, how are you? Sarish, are you enjoying my singing here live? Guys, it takes me a little bit of time at the beginning to share this video where we need to share it. So you can help me by sharing and bringing up the number of people who are watching this video, because this is a big deal today. Big deal. Like I said, it's more than I could ever do on my own. So I'm super excited. I have been on holiday for a couple of weeks, and I was excited to return today to talk about what I've been working on and what we're going to be bringing to Amy Carrier's classroom. So if you will help me come on, we can get more people in here. Just hit the invite friends, share it on your page, because this is something that everybody's going to benefit from for free. For free. You'd have to pay a lot of money to get what I'm offering you, what I'm creating for you today. So let's just take a couple more minutes to build the audience. My computer wouldn't start up today, so I was late starting here. So we're a couple minutes behind schedule, and we usually spend the first 10 minutes building the audience, saying hello. Okay, Sarish, you were celebrating my singing. I can't believe I did that. And I always share these videos after the fact, so I can't even edit it out. Me and Rehan, good. I'm really glad you're here again. Jonathan Geis, how are you? Pete Morrow, how are you? This is such a cool thing that I'm doing. Just by itself. Amy Carrier's classroom is so exciting to me. It's where I get to teach entrepreneurship, teach everything that I've been teaching for well over a decade, and I teach it here for free to anybody who takes the time to watch the videos. And as you know, my weekly Monday lesson, the second half is always open Q&A. So this is my opportunity, my time that I give to you to allow you to ask all of your questions and interact with me. Lots of people write to me all the time asking for 5 minutes or 20 minutes of my time, and I can't do that. So this is when I give it to you, and this is when you can ask those questions for a good 30 minutes. So, Shoaib Arshad Mir, today's agenda. That's the $1 million question. So here we go. Let me put this in one more place, and then we are going to begin. And I'm super, super excited because today's agenda is going to involve telling you how I am creating Amy Carrier's classroom into a source of great value to you to learn how to become an entrepreneur, learn how to build your career, learn how to build your business, learn how to market your business. I come in and I do that every chance I have on our group page, and I do this free live weekly lesson with you every Monday, and I take your questions for the last half hour. And as most of you may know, I do a live entrepreneurship show on Fridays at the same time with Rehan Alawala. So to me, because I can't, I have to work, I have to get paid, I have to pay my bills just like everybody else. So as much as I would like to be here teaching you for free all the time, I can't do that. So I did the next best thing. And so Amy Carrier's classroom is about 3 months old. We have about 3,500 members. And by the way, I'm going to ask you right now to please invite your friends to our classroom. Some of you have over 100 friends in this classroom, which is very exciting. And the way I know that is because every time someone applies to join our classroom, Facebook shows me information about that person, including the number of friends that they have in the classroom. So I'm really excited that some of you have absolutely shared this free resource to learn how to become entrepreneurs with your friends, with your colleagues. It means a lot to me, just like the fact that we have 52 people here means a lot to me. Hello to all of you. And Raymond, how are you? Tabitha Santana. Tabitha used to be one of my students in my entrepreneurship classroom when I taught entrepreneurship in an American high school. And yeah, guys, please click the thumbs up, say hello, give me some hearts. Yay, thank you. It really means a lot because I think I said this the last time I did a live video. I'm here in my office by myself talking to my computer screen. So it helps me to see the thumbs, the faces. Oh, somebody said they're sad. Thanks, Alex. The hearts, it makes me remember that you're all here with me. So what's my big announcement? My big announcement is that I have recruited what I call classroom mentors, and Tabitha and anyone else. Anthony Capuccio is here. Anthony Capuccio was another former student of mine. How are you, Anthony? Anthony, I've been building my virtual classroom the same way I built my classroom at Fenway. So I'm here to announce today that after a few months to 3 months of building up Amy Carrier's classroom, the virtual classroom on Facebook, I'm very well. Thank you, Aftab Ahmad. Yes, I had my summer holiday. It was nice. It was really nice to be away, but I've been very excited to come back today and talk about what I have built. So to me, teaching entrepreneurship is no different in a classroom or if I'm working with you privately than it is in this virtual classroom. And what does that mean? It means that you still need the same resources, still need the same information. And this is true, not just for students in the United States, but globally. Because what it requires of you to start a business and become an entrepreneur is consistent across the world. So I give you all those basics. Right now, we have over 60 countries represented in Amy Carrier's classroom. I give you every piece of information I can, but knowing that I could only give you one lesson each week for an hour and 20 minutes, I was never going to be able to get through everything that I wanted to get through. You would have to hang out with me for a few years to get through all of my content, right? So I spent some time watching who joined Amy Carrier's classroom, and specifically paying attention to, thank you for all the hearts and thumbs up. Please hit share on this. Please share it right now. I haven't seen that anyone has shared it, actually. Please hit share so we can get some more people in here. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone share it in several minutes since we started. So let's see. Can we get 5 more shares right now? Safran shared. Thank you so much. Saeed Anik says, are you going to share any information about e-commerce? Just you wait, my friends. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So I've been paying attention to who has joined the classroom. And if you remember, when you apply to join the classroom, you are asked a question. You're asked a few questions. And one of those questions is, are you here to teach? Are you here to learn, or both? So paying attention to who said that they were either there to teach or both, I've been observing who's participating in the classroom and who has something to offer. Hello, Susie Q. My sister just joined, Susie Morrow. Say hi, Susie Morrow. So I've been paying attention to who's joined the classroom and who has something valuable to offer. And I have built relationships with several people who have joined the classroom. And what does that mean? It means that I have Patty King Fletcher. She's the next one on my list. Patty, you're up next, babe. What does this mean? It means that I've been reaching out to people all over the world and building relationships and asking if they would be willing to serve as mentor teachers in this virtual classroom. And it's been such a beautiful experience for me, because without exception, everyone has said yes. I would love to do that. I would love to help out. How can I help out? So what I have for you today is this big announcement that I've been so excited about, that you will find in Amy Carrier's classroom every single day of the week a video or live interactive video lesson from one mentor who specializes in something that you want to know. So that means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there will be another teacher in this classroom doing, most of them are going to be doing live lessons. Unless they can't be live on their scheduled day, then they'll pre-record a video for you and they'll post it. So I'm very, very excited about this, and I'm very excited about how global this is, because we have people from all over the world. So I'm going to go through. I will put this all together in a post and actually in a graphic so that you can share it on your page, tell your friends, that will say which day of the week and which mentor is going to be talking about which topic. I didn't want to post it ahead of time because this was my big announcement, but I will read through the list. And for those of you who have been tuned into the classroom this past week, the volunteer mentor teachers, some of them have actually started testing the online videos, doing the live videos in the classroom. So it's been very exciting. I know that at least 3 of them did, and you can expect from now on, every single day, one mentor is not going to be able to start until the 2nd week of September, which is fine. And I'm not stopping at just these mentors. Like I said hello to Patty King Fletcher, and I pointed at her because she is an incredibly valuable global voice for female entrepreneurship. And she is a friend of mine. She's someone I value very, very much. I post her articles in our classroom. She's been writing a lot about Wonder Women. If you've seen the movie Wonder Woman, Wonder Women in Entrepreneurship. So you should absolutely read her articles. She publishes them in Entrepreneur magazine. So Patty King Fletcher is a woman to watch. She's an influencer. She's very well known. And she publishes in one of the top magazines for entrepreneurs. So she's someone you're going to want to learn from. Absolutely, hands down. So anything I share of hers is a great resource for you, and you should read it. You should share it. Most of her articles that I've seen have a short video of her in the beginning, maybe 3-4 minutes. So you can actually get to know her through those videos. So let's start with today, with Monday, right? We've got 7 days in the week. You all know that every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Pakistani time, and I pull out the Pakistani time because I think about half of our classroom is populated with people from Pakistan. So I want to make sure that I honor all of you. Thank you for being here. But another 1,500, maybe 2,000 students are from all over the world, from Croatia, from South Africa, from Kenya, from, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, there's 60 countries. I posted about them all the time. But this is a huge number of countries represented, and that means that you have the opportunity to connect with other class members. This is why I say that the way to get the most out of this classroom is by posting questions. What question do you have in your mind that you would like other people to answer? And why other people? Other people are extremely valuable because they know things you don't, right? And you may actually find that you have someone who comments on your question who's very interested in what you're talking about. And maybe that person even becomes a potential business partner for you. And maybe they're in Croatia and you're in Australia, and then you find a third person who's in Pakistan, and then all of a sudden you have this global business. And actually, Hassan Arshad, if you're still here, Hassan is in Pakistan, and he connected with Steve Wozniak, who is the co-founder of Apple, and with Steve Jobs. And Hassan Arshad they've never met in person, contacted Steve Wozniak, and now they're working on a business together. This is how it happens, guys. So don't be shy and don't miss the opportunity to take advantage of what's possible for you in this classroom, especially now that I have at least 9 other mentors, and I'm working on 4 more who are going to be coming into this classroom and doing weekly live lessons or videos or just posting something on their day each week. Now, obviously, we're global. So that means when the mentors go live with their lessons, not everybody will be awake. So the lessons will all be here. They'll all be archived in the classroom. So you will be able to watch anytime. And you'll be able to learn from that mentor teacher. So back to what I was saying. Starting on Mondays, you have me, yours truly, talking about entrepreneurship. And just before I left for my holiday, I started with your business plan. And I did a lesson on what are the basics that you need to know before you even write your business plan. So that lesson is free. It's available. You can find it on my YouTube channel, which is Amy Carrier Empowers. And we're going to be organizing all of the lessons in Amy Carrier's classroom virtually. So you're going to be seeing me every Monday at the same time talking about entrepreneurship. And I will be paying attention to what all of the mentors are going to be teaching, which I'm going to go through in just a minute. And I'm going to be looking for what are the gaps that I can fill in, because I know that someone else is going to be talking about, let's say, business finance, for example. So you don't need to hear that from me, but there are a zillion things that you need to know in order to become a successful entrepreneur. At least 90% of entrepreneurs start businesses that they start and they fail. So entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. If you start and then you fail and you give up, you don't have the heart of an entrepreneur. Don't give up. If you start and you fail and you learn and then you come back and you try again, that means that you're an entrepreneur. So you need so much knowledge, so much experience, so much information. And this is my gift and my commitment to you through this classroom. So I'm not going to say that I categorize what I'm going to be talking about on Mondays. I've talked about turning your fear of failure into an asset for you. That was my very first lesson that I ever did. I've talked about the basics of getting ready to write your business plan. I've talked about leadership. What does it mean to be a good leader? Looks like I just dropped off for a second. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Let's see, I'm scrolling up. Are you still here? Can you give me some thumbs up, some hearts if you're still here? It looks like I lost connection for a minute. Are we here? Hey guys, can I get some thumbs up so I know that you're here? Some comments, something? Can you give me some thumbs up or some hearts or something? Okay, there's one thumbs up. Okay, I think I dropped off for a minute, but I think I'm back now. So here's the goods. Here's the business that you want to know. So I'm going to be here live every Monday. And on Tuesdays, you are going to, by the way, Hassan, I misspoke. I spoke your name instead of some, my message about Steve Wozniak is another classroom member. He's not a mentor yet. So forgive me, Hassan, for using your name when I told that story. But Hassan is going to be teaching a live lesson on Tuesdays. So you'll be able to catch his lesson same time as mine, so 1 p.m. Eastern. He's in Pakistan, so it'll be 10 p.m. Pakistani time. And he will start the second week of September. And he's going to be talking about building freelancing businesses and consultancies. And for those of you who are in Pakistan, this is going to be extremely valuable. So most all of you have skills to offer, and you can offer those skills through freelance projects. And this is something that Hassan is going to be talking about. So let's pause for a minute here. Would everybody please click share so that we can get more folks in this classroom? I've just talked about what's going to be happening live Monday and Tuesday. I've got 5 more days of the week, and I want to make sure that we get as many people as possible in here. I'm going to go through every day of the week and what the topics are going to be, and then we're going to do some live Q&A. So let's see. I haven't seen anyone share this for a while. This is free. It's wonderful that you're here. Hey, Amanda Martell, if you're still here. Amanda was an intern in my classroom. She helped run my program. So she's also someone who knows about teaching entrepreneurship because she assisted me in doing that. Okay, let's get some shares. It's wonderful that you're here, but this is for the whole world. Okay, Alex shared. Carla! Hi, Carla. You're also one of my 4 mentors who I'm going to be bringing into the classroom, so I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Yes, Hassan Arshad says, get ready, folks. This is so big. This is so big because people charge for what these volunteer mentors are going to come in and teach you for free. And not only are they just coming in and doing these videos for free as volunteers, but all of this is happening in Amy Carrier's classroom. That means that every single day of the week, there's something extremely valuable, totally current, and very relevant. And 90% of the time, you're going to be interacting with these mentor teachers live. So you're going to be able to ask them questions after their lessons. So where else can you get that? Where else can you get a free classroom where you have 8 right now teachers and you're about to get 4 more who are all here just for you? Where else can you do that? I used to do this in person when I built my classroom here in the United States, and I have taught other schools how to do it. And it always, always requires bringing mentors into the classroom. Now, in my community, I could do that. I could go to businesses. I could say, hey, I need you to send your employees into my classroom every Thursday. There was a lot of negotiation, a lot of planning that went into that. I don't have to do that now because we can do it all online. And even better, they're live. So it's like they're sitting in your living room. They're teaching you something, and you can actually ask them questions. So let's move on to Wednesdays. Wednesdays, this was the first day of the week that one of the new mentors said, sign me up for Wednesday. And this is Sushmita. Sushmita is in India. So remember I said the classroom's global, so our mentors and our teachers are global. Sushmita is going to be teaching her live lesson at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, my time, and 3:30 p.m. UK time. So let me see if I can do some quick math. 10:30, 11:30. So this would be, it looks like 7:30 p.m. in Pakistan on Wednesdays. And Sushmita is going to be talking about business strategy. She's going to be talking about entrepreneurship, but also business strategy. So she's really good at talking to you about the challenges that you're going to face and how you can overcome those challenges, how you can develop strategies to overcome those challenges. And I'm very excited to have her because it's very important to me to have diversity globally. So far you've got Monday is an American teacher, Tuesday is a Pakistani teacher, Wednesday is an Indian teacher. I need diversity, but I also need gender diversity. So I'm very happy to have Sushmita and a few other female teachers who are going to be here talking to you. Sushmita's classes will be live, and you'll have the opportunity just the same to ask her questions. So how are you doing? What do you think about all this, guys? What do you think about live lessons in Amy Carrier's classroom 7 days a week? Let me get some feedback here. Please comment before I go to Thursday's lessons. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And it looks like 12 of you have shared this video. Thank you. There are 34 people here right now. There have been 54 people. So that means everybody who's here, most of you have not shared this video. So please hit the share button right now so that everybody can benefit from this. Our classroom is more valuable the more people we have. The more global it is, the more ideas, the more minds, the more problem solvers who are here and present to help you solve your problems. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you will fail. You will absolutely fail. You want to fail when you have a safety net of people and resources and problem solvers who can help to catch you so that you can rise back up and try again. So where do those come from? They come from you sharing this video so that other people can say, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed today. I want to start my freelancing business. I want to start selling my services online. I want to build a store in my community, but I don't know how to do it. But my friend Carla or my friend Hassan just shared this video. I can join this classroom. I can take advantage of all of these free lessons 7 days a week. That's the goal. So that was my pitch to get you to share. I would like 5 of you to share right now. And I don't see any more shares since I started saying that. So let's see. Okay, I'm still waiting. Please share. The great thing about finding a great resource is you found it through someone else, right? Nobody sits down and just kind of searches Google to find free resource to teach me exactly what I need to know in this moment. This is the magic and the mystery of the universe. Something pops up in your Facebook feed or in your email, or your friend shares something with you that's exactly what you needed in that moment. And that's what I'm asking you to do when I ask you to share this video and invite your friends to our classroom, okay? We need them as much as they need us. You need them as much as they need you and me and all of the other mentors and all of the other class members. So thank you all for sharing. Carla says, yes, get ready, all of you. I'm the lady that's going to teach you mindset, how to have a crystal clear vision to manifest your dreams, build your life and business to another level, and create the message that will go viral and create systems. Carla, who's not yet on my list, but she will be, she's going to teach you how to be successful. So she says she's a lady from Spain living in New York. She's a global citizen. That's my favorite kind. And Alex, you rock. I'm excited to tell you guys about Alex. Okay. Hey, Scotty. Okay, we only got one more share from my pitch about how to share. Scotty, will you share my video? Scotty and I went to college together. Will you share my video, Scotty? I'm building up my virtual classroom to have teachers teaching entrepreneurship, one important piece of entrepreneurship, 7 days a week. And so far, only 13 people have shared this video. It makes me sad because if I hadn't created this virtual classroom and people hadn't shared it, with the exception of one mentor, I never would have met the mentors that I brought into this classroom. Only one person is someone who I knew personally before I started this classroom. Everybody else came through the sharing process on Facebook. So let's all take 1 minute right now. It's the easiest thing to do. You just hit the share and select share public, share now, and just share it. All right, so moving on to Thursday. Thursday is very exciting for me personally, and I know for at least 90% of those of you watching this and 90% of the people in the classroom. On Thursdays, another woman named Danielle from the United States will be teaching business English. Now let me get some hearts and thumbs up. Who needs to learn, wants to learn, has been asking to learn English? Let's see. I'll wait. Yes. Lots of people. English is not their native language. They are asking, how do I learn English? I'm not going to be teaching English, but we found you a teacher to teach you business English. You're going to need to know it, and Danielle is incredible. She did a video earlier this week introducing herself, so you can actually watch that. And she is going to be with you on Thursdays. She hasn't set a time yet, but you will absolutely find her on Thursdays. As soon as I get a time, if she has a regular live time, that will go in the master list that I post in our classroom. And then Friday is Darren Strong. This is my exception to, this is the only person who's a mentor right now, who is someone I knew before I built Amy Carrier's classroom. And to those of you who saw the posts about Darren, I've actually known Darren since I was born, because I was born on the same street that he was a little kid on. I think he's a year older than me. We grew up our early years together. So I've known Darren forever. And Darren is a business coach. And he specifically focuses on, he has I think it's a weekly live gathering in his community where he teaches people how to become entrepreneurs, how to solve their problems, and how to market their businesses. He does this in person in New York, where he lives. And now he's doing this every week on Thursdays in our classroom, which is amazing. So thank you, Darren. And thank you, Danielle and Sushmita and Hassan and everyone else. And then Saturdays, so that's Friday, Darren is Friday. Saturdays, we have Susanna. And Susanna is in, Susanna, are you here? Or does anyone know Susanna? I think Susanna is from Sweden. Let's see. See if I can find out really quick. If anybody knows, please write it in the comments. Susanna is... Okay, well, I can tell you this. Susanna is an online academy strategist. So Susanna helps people to build businesses online and to teach what they know online. So she's really interested in helping people turn their knowledge, their expertise into classes. So right now, she's from Hungary. So Susanna is from Hungary. Now we have, what, 4 countries represented? Is that right? 3 from the US. Yeah. So we're up to the 4th country. Susanna is from Hungary. And Susanna she also, right now, you should follow her. You should follow all of these mentors without a question. And I believe every single one of them has their follower function open so that you are able to follow them, which is going to be very important because you're going to want to learn more from them even than you get from the weekly lesson. And I am saving the coolest lesson for last, I think. And that is Sundays. We have a volunteer. And by the way, guys, this is just right now we've filled 7 days of the week. We still have other mentors who still have to choose which day of the week. So you're going to have potentially 2, maybe even 3 lessons on a given day of the week. So on Sundays, and thank you, Susanna. I don't know if you're actually here. It's very bright now. Let me see if I can move out of the sunlight. On Sundays, we have Alex Bertlin. And Alex, you're from Sweden, right? Let's see. Alex. Well, Alex just said, I'm like a caveman in business English. Alex, okay, if you say so. Alex is going to be teaching cryptocurrency on Sundays at 4 p.m. CET. So it's really important that anything we do in this classroom, you all use a time zone converter to figure out when it will be in your part of the world. And Alex did a video, so I think four mentors did a practice video this past week. And Alex's video on cryptocurrency, I was sitting there like this, listening to everything he said because I don't know anything about it. But I do know that all of a sudden we're global. This classroom itself is global. We don't exchange any money here. But if you start a business with someone elsewhere in the world, you're going to have to figure out how do you actually transfer your money across the world? How do you keep your money? And I'm fascinated by what Alex is teaching because I think one of the question that I asked on his video this week is, okay, so what does cryptocurrency, how does it affect the value of money? And right now, right, we have currency exchange centers. When you travel abroad, you exchange your currency for the local currency and you either lose money or you make money depending on what country you're moving to. And really, is that fair? I don't think so. I haven't really thought critically about this and what I actually do feel and think about it. But I will be one of Alex's students every single Sunday because I need to know about this. I have a dear friend who's an entrepreneur. She has a company called Globalization Partners, and she helps companies hire employees all over the world. She helps companies actually open offices in different parts of the world, and she takes care of the business finance, the taxes, the payroll, stuff like that. And it's not exactly what Alex is going to be talking about, but that fascinates me. So when I talk to my friend Nicole about this, I have so many questions, right? If I'm only doing business in America, then it's pretty straightforward. The value of the dollar is what it is, but I'm not. Nothing about my life is just American. It just never has been. So I need to educate myself about global currencies and about cryptocurrency and digital currency and online currency. It's just, I know almost nothing, and I'm excited to be Alex's student. So that sums up our Monday through Friday, and I'm going to go over again. And then I'm going to take your questions. Hey, Sushmita joined us. Sushmita, we talked about your Wednesday classes. I don't have a time. Is that true? No, I do. I do for you. It's Danielle and Darren I don't have times for. So I'm about to take some questions, but let me go through really quickly. And thank you all for still being here. And I really want to know what it is that you want to learn about. And part of this video today is I want you to tell me what you still want to learn about, because I will look for mentors who can teach you what you want to know. That's the value of this classroom. That's why I want everyone here to just add all of your friends to our classroom. They're all going to benefit. This classroom is something that is extremely valuable to absolutely everyone. Even if you're not going to be an entrepreneur, you will learn how to be a better employee. You will learn how to be a better business person. If your job is marketing the company that you work for, you're going to learn how to be a better marketer by being part of Amy Carrier's classroom. So everyone will benefit. Please invite your friends. Please share it on your page and say, hey, I'm part of this classroom. I learned one thing from it, and it was this. And this is, share this video. This is Amy Carrier. She came up with this idea. She's teaching us stuff for free. And I'm always open. Whatever else you need to learn, I will figure out ways to teach it for you. That's just, I'm a teacher through and through, so I will do that. I need you to ask the questions. I need you to participate, and I need you to share this video and bring more students into our classroom. So let's do a quick recap before I take some questions. And that is, I don't know why this happens. My questions just don't scroll on my computer, so I have to manually do it. Okay, I'm seeing Abu Bakar Mughal is saying, Sushmita, kindly connect me. Guys, it's not a mentor's job to connect with you. It is your job. It is your job to be proactive, build relationships, ask questions in the classroom. It is your job to go to their page and follow them or send them a message. I have a job posted right now, and I'm sure most of you have seen it. It's for an assistant in Pakistan. Because half of my virtual classroom is students from Pakistan, I have committed myself to do more work for Pakistan, and that includes translating some of my work into Urdu. Now, I can't do that. So I've talked to Rehan Alawala, who I've worked with for years, and he and I do a lot of work together. And he said that he wants to empower a Pakistani to work as my virtual assistant, to do the work that needs to be done to get more of my work out there for Pakistanis and for people all over the world. So right now, there's a job called Amy Carrier's Assistant. That is the current job title. To help you understand it better, it's pretty much a project coordinator. You're going to be working on different projects of mine. And the job is open for applications until this Friday, September 1st. So I encourage you to share it and to apply for it. It's an incredible opportunity to work on something that really matters. It's going to make you global. It's going to open your mind and open your network, because you're going to be working with a lot of people all over the world. And you're also going to have access to pretty much everything I do. And I charge for most of what I do, but my assistant will benefit by having access to all of it, and by having direct mentorship from me. So it's a great opportunity. I haven't had a single woman apply for it, and that is very sad to me. I had one woman inquire about it, and I sent her the listing, but she never applied. So please, I'm asking you all, please share that job opportunity. It's in the classroom. I'll share it again after this video with any woman you know and encourage her to apply. I empower women all over the world. That is very important to me. I'm not saying I specifically will only hire a woman. I wouldn't do that. I'm going to hire the best person for the job. And I've received some amazing applications, and actually some people that I already know, which is really incredibly helpful. Like, that's kudos to you. You've built relationships with me. So when the job opportunity popped up, I already knew who you were. I've already been communicating with you. So that makes your candidacy stronger. And you're rising to the top of the pile because I already know who you are. And this is how you do it. So when I'm saying to you, get involved in our classroom and network with people, you never know when your next job, your next freelance project, your next opportunity, you never know where it's going to come from. And I didn't know that I was going to be hiring a Pakistani to work on my projects, but the opportunity presented itself, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. And yes, it's going to be work. So you're going to learn a work ethic. You're going to learn some very cool projects. It's not an overwhelming amount of work. I literally listed everything we're going to be working on. Not all at once. It's going to be spaced out, right? It's going to be several projects. Some of them are going to be happening in tandem. But it's just a great opportunity for you. So please apply by Friday, and just kind of put that in the back of your head that this is how valuable it is. When I first talked with Rehan about starting this virtual classroom, it was originally just a gathering place for my American students who I had already taught. Hey, Rudy, there's one of them right there. Hey, Rudy. I wanted to get them all in one place. And then I talked with Rehan some more, and I wanted to bring in more students. So my American students, even if they were all on Facebook, it would have only been maybe 600. But we have 3,500 students because I expanded this to cover the whole world. So I didn't know when I started Amy Carrier's classroom that there would be as many students as there would. And I didn't know that because I have so many Pakistani students, that Rehan would be interested in employing someone to work on my projects so that more Pakistanis can benefit. So there you go. There's an opportunity. You never know what's going to come up. And hello, everybody. Hey, Shannon. So I'm going to do a quick recap of the days of the week and the volunteer mentors and what they're going to be teaching. And then I'm going to go into these questions. So on Mondays, you're still going to have me, yours truly, at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Pakistani time. And by the way, mentors, when you update this spreadsheet, would you write the Pakistan time zone, please, since half of our class roughly is in Pakistan. So Mondays will be me at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pakistani time, talking about all things entrepreneurship. Tuesdays will be Hassan Arshad, starting in mid-September. And he is going to also be at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pakistani time. And he's going to be talking about building your freelancing business and a consultancy. And Hassan, he actually also has a virtual classroom. So he's someone who joined this classroom. And Rehan and I, our last entrepreneurship show 2 weeks ago, Hassan was actually, we brought him in as a third person in the class, in the video. And he told us his story that he was so inspired by my virtual classroom that he built his own. So you'll be able to learn from him in this classroom and also join his classroom so you can learn more. Wednesdays will be Sushmita from India, and she will be at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. What did we say? 7:30 p.m. Pakistani time. And she is going to be talking about business strategizing. She's very good at kind of seeing where strategy needs to be tweaked or where there may be potential problems. Thursdays will be Danielle. And Danielle is going to be teaching business English, which Alex already said he needs. It's so cool because us mentors are going to learn from each other, and that's going to make us better at what we do. And then Fridays will be Darren Strong, and Darren is going to be talking about business marketing, entrepreneurship in general. Saturdays will be Susanna. She will be teaching at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. Pakistani time, about how to build online courses to create a revenue stream from what you know, which that's very exciting to me because I need to do more of that. And then Sundays, this is the money piece right here. Alex Bertlin is going to be teaching cryptocurrency, all things online money that I need to know about. I think that lots of us need to know about. So that's the plan. I will put it all together, and we already know that Carla Triago, I believe, she's going to be added to this list. She's in the comments. A little bit ago, I read through what she wrote, which she's going to mentor you on. It's more of the kind of personal side. How do you have the mindset to be successful? Patty King Fletcher is that super successful, very well known. She's a PhD. She writes for Entrepreneur magazine every week. She's a friend of mine who I'm going to bring in here because she believes in empowering females, women, entrepreneurs, and also doing it globally. So these are just some hints of your other mentors that will be brought into the mix. So that said, that's my big announcement. Can I get some applause? Yay! Yay for mentors in the classroom. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, I didn't bring my iPad, so I have to get the comments here. How about... Oh, I didn't bring my iPad. So hold on one second. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at my phone for questions just because the computer, for whatever reason, doesn't scroll. So, what do you think, guys? Can I get some feedback? What do you think about this amazing classroom? And all of a sudden you have at least 7 teachers, at least, that I've told you about today. What do you think? Okay, Ghulam Mustafa says, it's great, looking forward to class. That's wonderful. Okay, Hassan Arshad put a link to his classroom. Hassan, why don't you put in the comments specifically what you teach in your classroom? Umair Siddique, how are you? It's great to see you here. It's always great to see you here. Okay, Abid Jamal says classroom is amazing. He gave it a 100. That's awesome. Okay, if you guys love this classroom, are you adding your friends? Are you inviting your friends? Are you sharing this video? Are you saying, hey guys, here's an amazing free resource for you? Okay, Arshad Javed says, we really have to appreciate your efforts. Aw, big applause for all the mentors. Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to applaud my mentors again because you are what's making this classroom amazing. At first, I just thought, okay, I've already agreed to do the Monday lesson. It takes about 2 hours of my day. That's a Monday. The first day of the week, I just chop out 2 hours just for you all. And then I have 2 hours chopped out for my show with Rehan on Fridays. So I can't really dedicate any more time. But this classroom is a great place for other teachers to come in to teach what they know. I mean, this is what it's all about. The new economy is going to be you teaching what you know. What is your skill set? What is your expertise? What do you have to offer the world? The world needs it. And you figuring out how to sell that, how to monetize it, or how to just market yourself as a potential employee, that's what you need to do. So, Saeed Wakas says, amazing, thank you. So Hassan Arshad, he put the link to his classroom here. He says, I teach freelancing, business development, consultancy and planning a lot of technical courses related to computer science, technologies, mechatronics, engineering in the future. So, great opportunity. All right, let's see. Sunday, Alex is 4 p.m. Okay, Alex is clarifying the time for his class. It's 4 p.m. CET and 7 p.m. Pakistani time. That's great. Alex, I expect you to have probably the biggest audience because Sunday at 7 p.m., Sunday is the day that most Pakistanis have off. So you're going to get a bigger audience because they can all just be hanging around at home and tuning in on Facebook. I hope you all make me correct with what I just said. All right, so any questions? Thank you for the comments, for the thumbs up. Any questions about this? Thank you for appreciating the mentors and giving some applause. Thank you. I think Alex gave those thumbs up. That's awesome. So Carla Trigo, I hope I'm saying that right, Carla. Yeah, you and I will message offline and we'll get you right on this list. Okay. Jawed Anwar. Oh, how are you, Jawed? By the way, if you have a way for me to pronounce your name, I know on Facebook it says like how to pronounce someone's name, but I'm not going to visit everybody's individual Facebook pages. But Jawad, you're a friend of mine. Would you message me how to pronounce your name so that I can say it correctly if I'm wrong? Thank you for that. He says that he appreciates the efforts for Pakistanis. The teachers will share their times for their classes. So we have a spreadsheet right now. This is in response to Mohammed Bilal Khan. He said, all teachers, please share your class timing. We are finalizing that in our spreadsheet. Once that's done, I will create a document and I'll also put it into like a shareable image so that everybody can see that. And you'll be able to see the class times. Now, like I said, you're going to have to get a time zone converter. You're just going to have to. So make sure you do that to find out exactly when they're going to be teaching. Tabrez, he says good night. It's nighttime for you. Does this mean you're heading to bed? And any other questions or comments? This is your opportunity. If you want to ask for something, for us to teach you something in particular, or tell me that you want to learn something related to business or entrepreneurship or career readiness, let me know. And I'll work on recruiting more mentors, more teachers, or it might be a lesson that I teach. Moshin Ali Abro, hello, how are you? Any other comments, guys? Let's see. There were some up below. Saeed Wakas, directions for how to apply to the job are in the post in the classroom page. It's also at the top of my personal page. And it's very clear instructions, and you must follow the instructions or I won't look at your application. And that is because I actually say it at the bottom of the job posting. I'm looking for someone who can follow clear instructions. That's going to be so important to the work that we're doing. Mohammed Taha Khan says, I've been listening. This is my first time to see you live. I'm really enjoying it. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I hope you're still here. I'm scrolling up in the comments, so some people might have popped off. Alex says, yes, he's from Sweden. Shakib Chowdhury says, hey. Someone says they're from Dubai, but I missed it. Shakib says he can teach me Urdu. That's great. Okay, now the comments on my computer are frozen. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what the problem is with the Windows interface with Facebook. So Wanda Aviles, how are you, dear? Wanda is the mother of one of my students who was actually in my classroom in Boston. Okay, I don't see any other questions. Oh, Moshin Ali Abro says, I want to talk English frequently, but I can't. What do I do? Moshin, were you here when I told you that on Thursdays, I believe, we're going to have a business English teacher in this classroom? So she's going to be doing live lessons. Her name is Danielle. She's going to be doing live lessons on Thursday, teaching business English. This is when I made that announcement, I said that probably 90% of the students in my classroom want that because English is not their native language. So you're going to want to tune in for Danielle's lessons on Thursdays. And everybody, when I finish this video, which I'm going to do in a few minutes if there are no more questions, go back through the classroom, scroll down. The way the class, by the way, Facebook groups, what appears at the top is what has been commented on most recently. So you have to actually scroll down to see what's been posted within the last week, and it's not necessarily in order. So Alex and Danielle and Sushmita and Darren all did live videos this past week, just introducing themselves and talking about what they're going to be teaching. So you should go back and watch every single one of their videos, okay? And let's see if I have any more questions. So Moshin Ali Abro, I'm from the United States. Thank you for joining recently. Zahida Nawaz Minhas, thank you for being here. Hello, how are you? Kashif Ahmed says, hello, it's very nice to see such nice efforts. I will love looking forward to lectures regarding career development. So my goal also in having all these other mentors in the classroom is that I can talk more about career development, not just entrepreneurship, because there are people here who don't want to start businesses. They want to work with another business or help another team build a business. So that means they have to focus on building their careers rather than marketing a business. But whether or not you are thinking of becoming an entrepreneur, you have to learn how to market yourself. So I have some mini videos, some 3-minute mini videos about this. I specifically talk about the 3 most essential things you need to have set up on your Facebook and on your LinkedIn account to market yourself professionally. So even if you take time off from being an entrepreneur, you're still marketing yourself. You're still building your career. So it's really important that you know how to do that. That's what I love to do. I have private clients who pay me to show them and teach them and help them build the skills that they're going to need to build their careers. So that's kind of my specialty and what I really love doing. And I want to teach more about that. And I'll be able to do that now that we have more mentors teaching about some other things. Let's see. Arshad Javed says, I've created a page with the name something, but don't know how to promote and market it. So Arshad, I don't know if you're a member of the classroom, but you want to ask a very clear question about this. So just saying I created a page, I don't know how to market it, it doesn't tell us anything. What's your product? What are you selling? Why do you want to market it? How is this valuable to other people? You need to explain that information so that we can help you. Motion Ali Abro just says name, question mark. I don't know what you're asking. You're asking my name? You should be able to see my name. This is my live video. My name is Amy Carrier. Thank you for asking. I don't know how you stumbled upon this, but right above this video, you should be able to see my name. And Mohammed Imran says, hi, Amy. I'm a website developer. Can you guide me how I can promote my small business? Mohammed Imran, you need to take advantage of our classroom. Ask your questions in the classroom and you will get a lot of guidance. Pay attention to the mentors that I've announced today and what and when they're going to be teaching and learn from them. So 90% of your success is going to be you being proactive. It's not necessarily you having to take a year of your life and go get a degree, but you need to be proactive. You need to do the research. You need to build the relationships. You need to be thoughtful about how can I ask a question that will get me, excuse me, answers that will help me. You need to remind yourself that you're the only manager of your own life. No one else will ever do anything for you. No one else. You get paid to be the manager of your life. You are your own boss. You're your own manager. You're your own advisor. You're your own assistant. And you have to do all of those jobs. And when you do those, you'll get more opportunities for yourself and get yourself to a pay scale level where you can actually start to hire some people to do some of that work. But for now, you have to be proactive. You have to be your own manager. That means you have to tell yourself, I need to do this. I need to do it by this date. And then you need to make sure that you do it. If you don't, like I just gave advice to Mohammed Imran about how he can get the most out of this classroom to answer his question about promoting his small business, but that's up to him. So you have to be proactive. Okay. Jawed Anwar says, I would love to know more about startups with minimum investment. Let's talk about it in the classroom. And by the way, all of these mentors are going to operate just like me. They're going to see these comments in the classroom. They're going to say, okay, I'm seeing a pattern. People keep asking about how do I start a business without much money? And then they're going to work on creating a lesson that addresses that. This is how you get what you're looking for. But if it's just a comment on this video, probably most people aren't going to see it. So follow the rules in the classroom, ask your question, and let's bring it in for you to benefit from and everybody else to benefit from. Gafran Khan, hello. He says, wow, Amy Carrier, wonderful, madam. So this is cool, right? You like it? Moshin Ali Abro says, thanks. Okay, good. Sean Arp just joined. Hello, Sean. How are you? Sean, do you want to be a mentor in my classroom? You and I have chatted a little bit. Rehan introduced us a while ago. But what do you think? Do you have something to offer to the classroom? Would you like to be a mentor and teach a class? Think about it. Message me or I'll message you. All right. Any more questions? If there are no more questions, I'm going to bid you all adieu. Okay, Moshin Ali Abro says, ma'am, I'm really getting the point. What are you taking about, if you don't mind to tell me? What I'm talking about, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go back and watch this video. It's very clear, and it's a great opportunity for you to learn. So absolutely go back. All right, and I see one comment up here. Awais Rana says, kindly let me know some tips to improve communication skills. So this is what you're going to learn in the classroom. So tune in. If you ask this question in the classroom, you're very likely to find that someone will do a lesson on it, including me. Just make sure that you ask it in the classroom or it gets lost in the comments here. Hey, Nami. Nami August is another former student of mine, an in-person student of mine, who I worked with for a couple years. Hey, SJ Qureshi, how are you? Jawed says, thank you for your time. You're very welcome. I'm very glad to have you here. All right, everyone. I will take one more question. Hey, Nami. Thanks for saying hi. I'll take one more question if I see one here in the next 30 seconds or so. Otherwise, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm very excited, and I want to say thank you to every single one of the mentors, all of those who've been announced today. Hassan, Sushmita, Danielle, Darren, Susanna, and Alex. Thank you all so much for doing this, for being part of this really cool project, and for making it what it's going to be. I mean, it's only going to grow, right? And I'm sure each of you as mentors will have more ideas and more to bring to the classroom. And that's what I wanted. It's called Amy Carrier's Classroom just because I wanted to call it that so people could find it. But it's all of our classroom. So thank you for making it what it is, what it's going to be. And I'm sure we'll continue to talk in our little mentor group about how to make it even more awesome and how to bring more things in. So thank you, everyone. Shazad Rahman, look for the list of class times that will be posted soon. My class, my lesson, this one that you're watching right now, happens every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pakistan time. And every single one of my lessons is archived on my YouTube channel, which is Amy Carrier Empowers, youtube.com/Amy Carrier Empowers. And I encourage you to watch every single one of my lessons. And a good way to do it is just hit play. Like, let's say you're washing dishes after dinner. Just hit play and just listen. That's how you're going to learn. And with my content, which is roughly an hour and 15 minutes every single week, and now all the other mentors, there's a lot for you to learn. You can plan on my lessons will always be, it's about the first 30 minutes that are the content, the lesson that I'm teaching. And then the next 30 minutes are Q&A. So you don't have to listen to the Q&A. There's always something to learn there, but you don't have to listen to it. So you can manage your time a little bit more easily. And Asif Khan Afridi, are you new to the classroom? If not, you should absolutely join. And you are all very welcome. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you sharing. Even after this video is over, please share it. And everyone, think about who on your friends list can you just add to the group? Just invite to the group. Thanks. Alex is so awesome because he always gives me all these thumbs up to remind me that I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. So Alex, thank you very much. And can I just say how cool it is that this is such a global classroom? Alex is in Sweden right now. Sushmita's in India. We're all over. A lot of you are watching from Pakistan. We're all over the world. We're a human family. And it's up to us to help each other. That's my commitment to you, is to help everyone who joins my classroom to the best of my ability. And it's amazing because what we're actually doing is building peace. I don't talk politics, I don't get into it, but there was something that was said by the current administration in my country sometime last week, and I don't agree with it at all. I will spend my life building peace. So if that means that 1,500 or 2,000 of my class members are Pakistanis, I will say that proudly. Because Pakistanis and Americans are all humans. We're all brothers and sisters. And this war talk that keeps happening, it's nonsense. Just like the war talk between Pakistan and India that's been in the air for 70 years. It's just governments making noise. And we are the truth, right? You're the truth. I'm the truth. We all build peace with each other. That's how we change this world. That's how we build peace on the planet. So thank you for being here and being peace with me, building peace with me, and learning how to empower yourself to build a career that's meaningful to you, that makes you money, that makes you feel good about yourself, and that gives back to your community. That's my goal. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you Friday for my show with Rehan, and I will see you 1 week from today for my next weekly lesson. And in the meantime, tune in tomorrow for Hassan. No, Hassan doesn't start for 2 weeks. Tune in Wednesday for Sushmita's class, okay? Who knows? Maybe Carla and I are going to talk. Carla Trigo and I are going to talk. Maybe she'll hop in and start doing lessons on Tuesday also. But thank you all so much. I hope everyone is well. Please follow me on Facebook, Amy Carrier. Please like my professional page, which is Amy Lynn Carrier. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Amy Carrier Empowers. I've got lots of resources there. Everything I've ever done, I give away for free. You can find it there. And invite your friends to Amy Carrier's Classroom. Okay? All right, guys. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.